This ain't entertainment. This is a move. This is prophecy with a pulse. A soundtrack for the remnant. We don't just make music. We speak fire from the corners of the city to the gates of the kingdom. From survival to revival, from chemo chairs to dry bones rising. Yorelis Radio ain't just about beats. It's about power. Power to heal. Power to rise. Power to remember who we really are. We're street bred, spirit led, anointed with the oil of war and peace. We don't fold. We don't flinch. We go gangster on fear. We go holy on sickness. We go full of flames for the people of Yah. So if you're tired of dead religion, if you're done with fake healing, if your soul been searching for the real sound of heaven, you just tapped in. This is Yorelis, and this is the sound of faith on fire.
The time has come that judgment must begin in my house. I'm calling my people back to the groove of righteousness. Oh, oh, come out. He said, my love ain't gone, but I must chasten. Cleanse the gold from the fake foundation. I gave you truth, but your love lies. Now thunder's rolling in the sky. Rolling thunder in the sky. Turn back the groove, doze my rhythm of truth. Repentance gotta be, let it move you too. Before I shake the nations, I'm calling you inside. Set up our rhythm where my spirit resides. Turn back the groove. Come back. Turn back the groove. Turn back down, yeah. Turn back the groove. Turn back the groove. Don't lose my rhythm of truth. Repentance gotta be, let it move you too. Before I shake the nation, I'm calling you inside. Set apart rhythm where my spirit resides. Turn back the groove. Before we move, yeah. Judah, your heartbeat was once my drum. Now Babylon, I'm playing what you become. I blessed your hands, your sound, your soul. But sin remixed what was once pure gold. He said, come back home, come back home. Remember Zion, your ancient song. The covenant beat that made you strong. The set apart sound ain't for fame or show. It's mercy and stereo. Turn back the groove. Come back. Turn back the groove. Yeah. Come back the red. Turn back the groove. Turn back the groove. Come dance in the truth. He's knocking on hearts, not just a book. He shakes the nation. He's present inside. Set apart groove where the chosen reside. Yeah. Turn back the groove. 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 He's not angry just to destroy. He's jealous for his joy. This judgment groove is love in disguise. He's cleaning house before he split the sky. Clean it up, clean it up. Yah's house first. Clean it up, clean it up. We've been rehearsed. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. The beat is holy, let it wash your youth. The nations will hear when Zion sings right. Repentance and rhythm bring love to life. Judah can move. Surreal your mind. He was never the world's desire. Turn back the groove. turn back the groove, turn back the groove, turn back the groove. You are the rhythm of my heart. The world stole your sound, but I'm giving it back to repentance and love.
Shalom, 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 brothers and sisters. Welcome back to Rooted in Hebrew. My name is Mike. Shalom, shalom, Sister Pat, Sister Van P. I'm glad you two sisters are in today. I wanted to speak further. I'm seeing a lot more information. And along with the information, I'm seeing a lot more people upset and very cautious to this digital system. This is a very concerning thing to people, and this is outside of the awakened people. They're voicing their opinions, and don't get me wrong, some of their opinions can come off kind of like they ready to do something. Shalom, shalom, Brother Robert. I'm glad you made it in, brother. So that's the reason why I said being smart while dipping out. You know, we looking at the system because we are in the system right now. Truthfully, we are living within the system. But I talked to Brother Galen and his wife, and we had the same understanding. Something, brothers, is about to happen. Once the Most High open up that door, we have to act real quick, and we got to be shrewd about our decision, because that's going to be that Jerusalem moment where Rome just up and left. Rome up and left. And so that afforded for those believing Israelites in Yahushua to, they got up out of there. They knew exactly what he was saying. Everything lined up. I mean, what, brothers? They had their faith in their heart. And once that faith is in your heart, hang it up. You go move very quickly. Shalom, shalom, Brother Earl. I'm glad you came in today, brother. You move quick. You don't hesitate. And the same thing is going to be today. Once we understand, once we understand and we see that open doorway, brothers and sisters, please, that's going to be your movement time. That's going to be your movement time. These are some critical times. You know, I was talking to with this awakening, brothers. I'm telling you, we have to be on guard against any and every type of distraction. Because truthfully, this right here is trumping everything. That was a discussion I had earlier today on TikTok with this brother. And he was saying, if you're going to be unfaithful, the Most High already knew you was going to be unfaithful. I said, okay, yeah, but true. But the Most High still gives you free will. Free will to make your decision. That's one thing he did not agree with. He didn't agree with that. And I came back and I said to him, I said, why did Yahushua go into the wilderness to be tempted by the devil? Why did he go out there? Brothers and sisters, this is one of the temptations that the devil is putting out there that's about to be put in place. And yes, it's very important that we talk about these things and that we understand how we need to move. Because when it's all over said and done, brothers and sisters, hey, there is a system that does not exist. That system that does not exist is waiting on you, Israel. It's waiting on you. The world made us think that we need them to live. We need their method of moving money. That is the craziest thing if we're maintaining that. Because truthfully, it will get credence to it, because it would appear a lot of our, I ain't gonna say a lot, some of our brothers are very concerned about losing money. If they invest in money, nobody wants to lose. I understand that. I get it. I understand that. Anybody in their right mind will understand you don't want to lose money when you invest in money. You're trying to make money in things of that nature. The Most High is showing us you don't need the system. He's telling us, choose life. Think about that for a moment, brothers. The Most High said, choose life. He owns all of it. He owns all of it. That's him. He makes that last decision. But the devil, what he's going to do? He's going to attack your flesh like everybody else. He is going after that flesh. He is not even bothered about the spirit. He's trying to keep you away from the tree of life, just like Eve. He's trying to keep you at that tree of good and bad. That's what he's trying to keep us at. He's trying to keep you wrapped up in the fruit. Because the moment you step away from that tree and go to the tree of life, oh, good night. He lost you. He lost you. Job. The Most High. Yeah, that's true. The brother, he was saying, don't you think the Most High already know how to end? Yes, he does. He knows the beginning. He knows the end. Why do you think the Most High gave Job into Satan's hands? The Most High seen his heart. He knew what was in his heart. He knew. The same thing was with Abraham. The Most High knew what was in Abraham's heart when it came to his son Isaac. When the Most High seen Abraham, and what Abraham was willing to do, made the Most High heart flutter. He's seen strict loyalty straight from the heart. That's what he expects of us, brothers and sisters, coming out of this system. He expects the same thing. When he say choose life, he means choose me. I am life. The devil can't give life. He takes it. He disrupts it. He blasphemes it. But he can't give life. And all he does is give strength to that flesh. That's all he does. Brothers and sisters, y'all, please forgive me, because I have a slight cold. So that's what he does. He capitalized on that flesh. And look at the world. That's all this world is about. Straight flesh. It is absolutely Satan's system. But he wants to be equal to the Most High. Not on his best day can he make that happen. He is doing his best to attempt to put up a facade to be like the Most High. That's what he's doing. Brothers, when I say be being smart while dipping out. This is what I mean. The system that they're trying to bring in and what they're trying to do, or eventually is going to do, they want to control everything about you. They want to keep you, well, when it's all over said and done, they want to keep you like a slave. They want to bring back that slave days. They seen how humble we was made to be. Listen to that now, brothers. They want to see that slave base, what we used to be like. But truthfully, what we used to be like, that is a pimp. That is a pimp. Because we were brought low by means of the Most High's hand. Think about that for a moment. We was brought down low because of the Most High's hand. Shalom, shalom, Brother Dave. Brother, I'm glad you came in. Sister Anita, shalom, sis. I'm glad you came in, sis. How you been holding up? That's the trickery part about it. We had the Most High's hand that was maneuvering us. We lost everything. Boom, boom, boom. The Most High said you would not be able to raise your head. Brothers and sisters, we was not able to raise our heads. The Most High did not put that curse on the nation. The nation is not trying to drop their heads. The nation is they're fighting against something that we went through. They're fighting against something that we went through. Oh, yeah. And this system is about to feel every last bit of, they about to feel anger. What was that, brother's? What's his name? Tell Ministry, Yacoba. He said, and this, he had I'm glad you're feeling good, Sister Anita. I'm glad you're feeling good, sis. Pray the best for you. All praises to the Most High Yah. Yacoba said this, and I never thought about it, but truthfully, when he said about it, I went and did some research. It is. There's going to be two systems ruling at the same time. Well, one system is going to be partly strong, partly weak. And this is the reason why I say this, brothers. There is a system that does not exist. And that system, truthfully, is us. But this is a mind, spirit lifting situation. The Most High said, trust me, I'm going to take care of you. You're going to take your seat. Jacob will take his seat. There's no end to Jacob's rule. There's no end to it. Jacob got to go through a battle. Jacob got to throw blows to get to that seat. Have you brothers ever seen, I wasn't too crazy about the movie, but I seen it years ago. The One, I forget, it's an Asian actor. And all he was doing just fighting. It was like, for you brothers and sisters out there that played King of the Mountain, you know what I'm talking about. You know, I grew up in the projects, and they used to come out and dig holes or whatever because they had to, look for something. And but when they leave that like dirt hill, oh please, we all ran out there and we played King of the Mountain. Whoever was on top, Jet Li. That's it, Jet Li. And he was fighting all of these types of criminal because he trying his best to be on top. Brothers and sisters, we got to fight to go through all this because our forefathers, they did not pass that seat on to us. No, they passed on to us a whole lot of fighting. That's all they did. A whole lot of fighting. Not only against man, Brothers, we have to fight against wicked spirits, man, and disease. And the sad thing about it, we had to fight against our own brothers. Our fight was just absolutely unbelievable. That's what our fight is about. That's what it's about. We got to make the best decision. When this stuff hits the fan and they make it mandatory as to their movement, the only thing you can do is respect their movement, because this is Satan's system to which the Most High has handed it over to him. The thing about it is this: are you going to move in that and move within that system? Do you want the services of that system? Now, granted, the Most High said choose life. That sounds like a simple topic, and it sounds like it's easy to do. Yeah, but your flesh get involved, you'll find yourself in a great deal of a struggle. When your flesh is so far involved, man, Gentile, will make a decision based on that flesh. The Gentiles will make a decision based on that flesh. And this is what the Most High is asking. He's begging, he's pleading. He's pleading with his people. Choose life, choose me, so that you continue to live. He has a desire not to destroy no one. He just wants you to make the right choice. That's what he wants. I seen this sister video. And brothers, let me tell you something. How can I put this? I don't want to downplay the sister, and I most definitely don't want to say anything twisted towards the sister. When it comes to money, whether it's digital or it's paper dollar, our trust is not in that. It's not. The Most High is not trying to blend us. Matter of fact, the Most High is not even trying to help us to see you can be just like the nations. You just need to be separate. No, we're not trying to be like the nations. The Most High is not trying to make us look like the nations. We are set apart, totally different. Our movement should be different. But the way the system is set up and the way that information is put out is striking fear amongst the brothers. Nobody wants to lose money. I invest my money into this here. I don't want to lose money. Nobody wants to lose money. But let me pose something to you. If the Most High deemed it necessary that you lose money, what you going to do? You go crack up? Get depressed? What? If the Most High does not want that particular currency amongst his people, trust and believe you're going to lose it. This is Satan's system. And brothers and sisters, let's not misunderstand what I'm saying. I'm not saying that this is going to happen. This is just like a what if. That's all I'm talking about is what if. People say, well, the dollar is not going to crash so quickly. It's going to be around for a moment. That's an assumption too. But when it's all over said and done, Ezekiel, was it Ezekiel? Yeah, Ezekiel said money will be flowing in the street. That's what the scripture says. Do we believe it? Money will be flowing in the street. And like I said also, I think there's a misconception of this digital currency Because I'm going to tell you the reason why I say it's a misconception. It would appear they're not even trying to entertain us within that digital movement. They're not. They're not, brothers. I'm serious. If you want, you look at 2050, they said the African American income by 2050 should be zero. Who sits around and think that dumb stuff? You got to be you got to have things in place to circumvent the power and the movement of money in order to say, hey, we can do this here, we can move, but we got to do it the way the African Americans do it, and then we can move them out the way. That's what I'm seeing. They're trying their best to move us out of the way. They see how we move money. All right. What people can we get to move money like that? The hair industry is a $1 billion industry. Guess who dominated in that era? Guess who be at the barbershop the most? The beauty shop. Israel. You be there. So now they not incorporating how we move. They've been ignorant of their own design. And it's going to, when it's all over said and done, brothers and sisters, they're going to shoot themselves in the foot. That's what they're going to do. Just sit back, look at what they're doing. They're looking at a digital dollar and trying to move you they're trying to move you out of the picture. Moving you out of the picture is not always easy. And their movement from the picture of us, man, please. They crazy. Now, sister, let me tell you something. You know what, Sister Cynthia? And I said this I ain't gonna say years ago, about a year ago. I said this about a year ago. I did so much research upon this stuff. And I said, sisters, brothers, if you want to talk about extension, weave, put something on your head that can heal your scalp. Linen fiber. It don't take a rocket scientist to know what you can do with that. I said that. You don't even see the nations doing that. The nation is not going to sit up here and tell black women, hey, this is linen fiber, good for African American hair. They're not going to do that. If they got to use a synthetic, they're going to preach the synthetic. We have the knowledge, brothers and sisters, to move in a different way. We do. If we're going to, it ain't no if. There's no if. We are in a situation where we need to really mindfully start knocking heads together and putting our income together. And this is, I ain't gonna say we late to the party because, well, I'm gonna leave that to the jury. We need our own currency. Think about it. Let that meditate in. The system is going to have its own. We, in our minds, due to the fact we talk about an exodus. Oh, hold on. Don't forget the exodus now. Do not forget the exodus, brothers. Although you're going to a wilderness, you can be smart about that. What did our forefathers leave with? They left wealthy. That's what they did. They left wealthy. What got them broke? Complaining against the Most High Yah. All right, you can sit up here and claim that you was screaming and yelling at Moses. Yeah, kick rocks with that. They was not screaming and yelling at Moses. They were screaming and yelling at the Most High. Israel, you're about to be put in the same predicament. But we got to be smart this time. We have to be very smart. That's what we have to be. We got to be smart. You're going to leaving. You may be broke now. Oh, that day. No, you're not broke that day. That wilderness may not be what you may have been accustomed to. But one thing about it, you living. You living. You're eating. You're learning. You have the laws of the Most High written inside of you. That's what you have. Brothers, this is what we need to be doing. There are going to be two systems. It's going to be. And that system is saying, if you're not part of this system, you got to get out of here. That's all the system is saying. The movies, what was that movie? What was the name of that? Dave, you know the name of this movie. Dang, what was that? Wesley Snipes and Sylvester Stallone. I forgot the name of the movie, bro. What was the name of that movie? Man, I forgot the name of the movie. And I know Dave know. But the movie was about the people in the basement, underneath the city, the ones who chose not to get that mark. Oh, their life was miserable. Miserable. That's what it was. And it was always dark and nasty. Rats and everything, trash and everything. That's what these people was at. Demolition Man, thank you, Sister Van P. I tell you, that's what it was. Demolition Man. Man? Yeah, it was Demolition. That's what it was. That's what it was. Demolition Man. Brothers and sisters, they put out movies. And now you go back and look at these things, you be like, you mean to tell me yes, they was making fun of us and we didn't even know it. Now you go back and look at these movies like, ain't this about the truth? Hey, that's what they did. That's what they did. Let me tell you, it would appear, brothers, that they're getting more and more closer to pushing out this mandate. They're going to come in with their mandatory. We have to start thinking very highly of ourselves. We just not Israel. We Israel that know how to move money around. That's who we are. The more we think that, the more we know that, the better off we're going to be. We're going to have our hiccups, bumps, and bruises like any other nation. But we have to stand firm, knowing when it's all over said and done, the Most High is going to straighten out whatever mistakes we may have made unknowingly. He will straighten it out. That's one thing he's going to do. We have to continue to maintain that. Because now you coming against a system that's trying to lure the world. The world is almost, you can just, majority gone. Israel, that's a totally different story. He get 1 here, 2 there, 5 there, 10 there. The devil, that's all he concerned. He know he's pulling out gold. Ooh, yeah, he getting gold. The world, they're not valuable. You, gold, diamonds, you name it, whatever precious material, gold or silver, whatever, that's what he's looking at. That's what he's looking at. That's what he's looking at. That's what the thing that he is clamping down on. It is so important, brothers. If you go dip, I mean, we got to prepare ourselves for dipping out from the system. And the system is saying, we're going to control your banking information. All right, you got me on point. Brothers, let me tell you something. If I'm walking around with a few 100,000 in my account, trust and believe, the world gave me information of what they're trying to do or what they're going to do. Believe them. And the next thing I'll be doing, trying to get rid of every last drop of money in the bank. But I don't need to be here, though. But if I can get rid of all that money and get a material item, machinery, where I can make a living with, oh yes. Whatever the system is saying, this is what we're going to control. I'm trying my best to make sure I don't need the system. Brothers and sisters, you'll be surprised at how much we may be accustomed to when it comes to the system. Electricity, but you can do something better. All right, go with solar panel or wind power, water power. The Most High, he has everything already put in place. Oh, you want hot water? Listen to this, brothers. Get you a 50-gallon barrel where you got a pumping system where water's coming in. Heat the bad booger up. Put some heat up under it. 2 barrels, one cold, one hot. It's not hard to do. It's not hard. But the world will make you believe it is absolutely impossible because they have all the piping done for Satan's system. That's what they got. Except for that, the gas. The gas, they messed up on that one. I'm going to tell you the reason why. Those pipes that's up under the ground for the majority of homes that have cooking gas, your pipes are more than likely over 100 years old. Over 100 years old. Barbecuing at that time, brothers, when there's going to be the separation by choice, because that's what it's going to boil down to being. It's going to be a separation by choice. When you understand the beast system and their stipulations, you may find yourself barbecuing more. You just may find yourself cooking outside a whole lot more than usual. Because in order for you to stay away from a system, because they're going to get down to it. And then at the same time, you got to ask yourself, how can I stay in a system where the land that I'm walking on is captivity? This place where we live, all this land is accounted for. It's just like you just can't go and say, hey, I claim this. It don't work here. That does not work. Yes, the Most High already knows. This system, this nation is gearing itself up for a exodus. That's what it's gearing itself up for. So being here long term for a beast system, I don't see that. Truthfully, I don't see it. I do not see that. But decisions are going to be, they're going to have to be made of how you want to move. Truthfully, to all of you brothers and sisters out there, herbalists is going to be a needed business when this system kicks in. If you can get into it right now, brothers and sisters, where you can get your book and understand all the plants, or even growing the plants, it's going to be, it is absolutely going to be an up and rising business amongst us and the world. The world is going to get tired of the chemicals because the world is bent on what? Treating the symptom. When Israel is about healing the symptom. Two different things. The world is all about treating it because they want money from it. They want to use your flesh and blood to capitalize on their lifestyle. Israel comes in and said, no. We're not trying to capitalize on it. We have laws, rules, and regulations from the Most High Yah that we got to abide by. We want to heal you. The world don't want that. And this is the reason eventually you are part of the second Exodus. The world don't need you here. They don't want you here because you're messing with their bottom dollar. That's what you're doing. You're messing with the world's bottom dollar. Dipping out, being smart, brothers, that's going to be the one. That's going to be the one. If you want to talk about a world that sat there or planned, orchestrated fear, this is the nation. They did just that. They did just that. But we woke up now. We don't need to be feeding into their fear. But we do know they're talking more and more about their system. Brothers and sisters, when it's all over said and done, the Most High is letting you know this is what they're talking about. This is what they're going to do eventually. And it would appear it's very soon. The thing the Most High is saying to us, come up with your system. Brothers and sisters, work together and put your system together. It sounds like it is an impossible mission to do. It do. But you keep praying to the Most High, you asking him, and you working with, I don't care, a small group of brothers and sisters. Brothers, what can start off small can be monumental. In a few years, and especially when the Most High is when he's laying his hand down on it. That's the strength that we have from the Most High. This is not that time, brothers. We got next. Hi, shalom, brother. I'm glad you came in, brother. I tell you. We got next. And Yah Saint. You got brothers that's thinking very raw. When I say raw, brothers, they just laying it down the way it is. And being smart while dipping out, talking about a system that's coming in and how we need to be smart as we working ourselves out, you know, that's the topic. Because truthfully, brother, I got to stay on this because it would appear to me that this system is about to come in a lot sooner than what we are, that we may be thinking. You know what? Hold on. Sister Van P, let me tell you something, sis. Get you a notebook. Call it Van P Journal. I don't care. Sister, get you a notebook, and however you do it, how long you cook it, and whatever effects it have, sister, you write that in your notebook. Because that notebook, it's going to go into history. It's going to go into history. It's not the fact that you're doing it for yourself. You left a note for future generations. Shalom, shalom, Sister Melody Thomas. What? I didn't know that we got next. I did not know that. See what I'm talking about? This is what I'm talking about, brother. This is the reason why I said I need to keep talking about, because I was saying this is about to happen a whole lot sooner than what we may be thinking. And I'm quite sure they know. I think they know. We know. Wait a minute, hold on. We got next. Oh, wait, I don't know about no chip now. No, I mean, shucks now. I don't like needles anyway. Down to this very day. You want to see a grown man squinge up? I'm that one. I don't like needles, man. No. Reapply. And I bet you they're required. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You know, brothers, how the Most High is going to maneuver this, that remains to be seen very soon. But it's going to be done. It's going to be done. The Most High knows exactly who he's dealing with. He is the supreme authority. He is the supreme authority. Let me see. All right, hold on. Watch. And I'm gonna tell you something, brother. I was talking to my cousin about that we got next. Just today. I talked to both of my cousins. Just today. Let me watch. I'm telling you, I talked to my cousin today. And I told them that I was going to register my house as a homestead. Now, these states are pushing that. I think they see what's on the horizon. They see what's on the horizon, and it's not going to be nice. The beast system go come in beastly. That's what it's going to come in. Bogarting. That's what it's going to do. Now, whatever's happening with religion or what the Most High is allowing for the churches to see, okay, they need to see that, make a decision, move quick, because the Most High celestial chariot in judgment does not wait on nobody. It does not wait on no one. Let me tell you something, Sister Melody. Ooh, boy, let me tell you something on that sour. When brothers and sisters start talking about that on online, they pick it up. And the first thing they do, hey, call the ports. Make sure they slow that stuff down. Oh, they understand. They don't. They own sister. They know. I mean, brothers and sisters, let me tell you something. I sent information over to my wife. Teas that cures HIV. Man, please. I'm gonna tell you something. The doctors got our brothers and sisters over there scared to drink tea. The first thing, I'm scared. I'm telling you, from man to woman, they scared to drink the tea. Because the doctor told them, hey, don't take this with nothing else. And they believe the doctors. Brothers and sisters, the moment we get away from that nonsense, the stronger we are going to be. And that's even here in this country. Yeah. You know what now, Sister Melody? I would do research upon that. Because you do know you can build your own climate control little box. You just need to be on point with it. If I was you, because usually that grows in a tropical land, a wood burning stove. When I say, I'm talking about the old ones where you got to put wood in it. But you got to have so much water, boiling on that wood burning stove, because in order for you to mimic that tropical system, it can be done. It can be done. But truthfully, I ain't gonna lie to you, sis. I know what you're looking at. You want to do that outside of this particular place. I got you on that. Oh, you already, well, you know what, Sister Melody? Don't play with my emotions, sister. I'm right here. You go, so I'm already on that, Brother Mike. Well, you know exactly what I was talking about then. That's the thing, brothers. We can do this. We have the mindset to do it. Because when it's all over said and done, brothers, it's going to be like the Most High said. You're going to choose life. You choose the system, you chose death when it's all over said and done. That's who you chose. And you chose to get tattooed from the devil. You may say, no, I don't want on my forehead. He don't care. Just out of disrespect and showing that he flat out don't care, he'll tag it on your forehead in bold numbers. 666 unclean. He don't care because he got you. That's the devil. When the devil got through doing what he did, wanted to do with Job, did you think he went back and apologized to Job? No, he seen that there was no break in Job. He's seen it. This is the reason why the Most High handed him over to Job. He already seen his heart. That man's heart was rolling with the Most High in it. There was no getting in. The Most High seen it. And all the devil did was he just walked away. He didn't go back to the Most High and said, you won this battle. He just walked away because he knew there was no shaking Job. Brothers and sisters, the Most High is saying, have the heart, the mindset of Job. Have the heart, the mindset of Abraham. That's all he asking us to do. If we maintain those two hearts, brothers, trust and believe, the devil can't get in. He cannot get in. He learned from history. It don't make sense worrying about Sister Melody or Sister Cynthia, Sister Van P. Find the weak one. That's all he's looking for. Someone that can be devoured real easily, and he can take it and mock the Most High. I tell you, that's all he's looking for. That's all he's looking for. Flaky, shaky ones. But when your heart is bent on the Most High in so many directions, nope, he's not even trying to waste time on you. He's not. Because he don't have that much time to be wasting, period. He does not have that time to be wasting. Brothers, while we are in captivity, make the right decisions. Choose life. When it gets to it, eventually, that exodus, that greater exodus, is going to take place. Because the Most High has already sped it up. He sped it up. The distraction is going to get a whole lot. They're going to get a little bit heavier, and it's going to get a little bit sadder, because you may see your family turning you over to authorities. He don't have the mark. He don't have the mark. You fight not to get the mark. Then you looking at your family, you just so hurt that it's like you lose strength to move. But brothers, I'm gonna tell you this. The Most High said it was going to happen. Hold that in your heart. Don't lose sight. Don't lose sight. You keep up the fight. That's what you need to do. That's my encouragement. Because eventually, that call that's going to go out, when that call go out, all demons got to stand down. When that call go out from the Yahusha to his angels, all demons got to stand down. I don't care if they're in the midst of taking somebody's life. Stand down. They're going to stand down at the drop of a dime. Ain't no talking about, I'm going to take this. No. That demon is going to stop right then and there. That's who Yahuwah is. When he speaks, oh no, they're going to fall down and bow down. That's what they're going to do. That's what they're going to do. This is the situation where we're standing at right now, right as we speak, brothers. This is what they're talking about. France, this here. The Europeans, this here. Canada, this here. They pushing their mindset across the internet. This is what they're doing. Brothers, I kid you not. I pray to the Most High to give me discernment. I do. When I see there's an open gate, trust him, but I hope to be, I hope to move so quickly, brother, I will shock myself. If I can, it's difficult. Let me take that lie back. If you're disconnected from the system, all right, you can get lost a little bit. But the problem is this, here in this country, you may have other people already trying to get lost. And they go view you as a threat. You walking through the woods, trying to find you a place to rest for your family to settle down. You know you just can't keep moving and moving and moving and moving. Your family will get tired. Yes, that is a strong possibility that we may find ourselves in. And especially you husbands. You got to fight. Your family sleep, you got to stay up. And brothers, listen to me when I say this. I'm not trying to invoke fear. I'm not. But when you step into that line of fire as a man, as a worshiper of the Most High, who takes the lead, these are the things that is expected of brothers taking the lead. Staying up all night, watching over your family, making sure critters, snakes, or whatever don't crawl over your kids, your wife, or whatever. This is what you got to do, my brother. And like I said, I'm not trying to scare no one, but these are strong possibilities to trying to escape a system that's trying to lure you in. And you just may see these things, brothers. You just may see, and I'm talking about you too, sisters. Because if your husband falls sick or fall into death, and you think about that, sister, just for a moment, why it is absolutely important to keep that brother alive. These are the things we need to be thinking about. This is not that time. Oh, my husband, he gets on my last nerve. That type of talk, please kick rocks with it. Kick rocks. Because the world is telling you what they're about to introduce. And if you don't want that tag on you, yeah, eventually, the house that you may think is paid off and you got to pay taxes, you may find yourself, I don't have that. Well, you got to get out. It is now owned by the state. Put yourselves in positions, brothers, because that's where the world is going. The devil is saying, I want my things back. That's all he's doing. He is reneging on a lot of things. What do they call it? Well, we're going to call it reneging. That's what the devil is doing. And we got to stand tall on it, brothers. This is not our system. We just came here out of captivity. Whoo, Sister Cynthia. Yeah, I know what you're saying on that one, sister. And I hope and pray that the brothers and sisters do not have to go through the swamps. I do. I hope and I'm serious, brothers. I hope and pray that our brother, man, what, sis? I don't like snakes. I do not. When I was a kid, when I was a child, my mother used to take us fishing. Oh, please. I look for the snakes and I find them, and I'm trying to kill them. I'm running from them and trying to kill them. I did not like snakes. Me and my cousin, the one who just recently fell away in sleep, in death, we did not like snakes. I don't know. Maybe what our forefathers went through going against Moses and everything, the Most High sent those snakes in, it's still, hey, I don't even like looking at snakes on movies and in books. My cousin the same way. Ooh, Sister Van P, I'm sorry about that. Wow. Sisters, this is that time. This is not that time to look down on your husband. This is not that time. This is not that time. That man, that's going to be that gatekeeper. While you sleep, he's protecting you. The kids, he's protecting you. But don't get me wrong. That man is flesh and blood. He needs to rest, rejuvenate himself. And you sisters may have to take up some of the watch. If it's during the daytime, 5 minutes? A brother get 5 to 10 minutes in. Oh, please. He can rumble. That brother can rumble. But when a brother attach himself to another family, you got 2 men, maybe a son here or there. Oh yeah, you got a little bit more strength. This is the reason why, brothers, we gonna have to sit down and come together. This is real. The system, brothers, what? Canada, United States, France, they all working together. It sounds like this is an impossible feat for Israel. It's not. It is. It is absolutely doable. It is doable. There you go, brother. That's what I'm talking about. This is the importance of community. Your sister is losing your husbands and things. It would take a sister. It would take a sister to lose a husband to understand that. If you or you're a sister, you never lost you're not going to understand that. You got to talk to Sister Melody, Sister Van P, in order for you to understand that hurt, that loss of strength. Yeah, you got to talk to some sisters that experienced that. Because see, this is not that time where you feel, I'm talking to the sisters now, out there with this spirit. I can do the same thing as a man can. You go get hemmed up. Hollywood is about to be the biggest joke in the world. That's going to be the one. Hollywood is going to be that one that's going to make a mockery of our brothers and sisters. Oh, you want to continue to make millions? You want to do this here and you want to do that there and things of that nature. I'm not going to say who go take it or whatever, but trust and believe. They're going to have a whole lot of stipulation against them. You think they may have freedom of speech now? Their mouth going to be, they're going to have stitches on their lips. Lips ain't going to be able to move. Because they know, all right, if I want this money, I got to stay shut on this here. I know what they did, but I can't speak up on it. Yes, brothers, it's about to get like that. And we talking about overnight. If you're talking about getting lost, brothers and sisters, this is that time. About getting lost. The people that you really want to be in contact with, they need to be with you. They need to be with you. Because if you don't have you have a person, I'm going to just use it this way. If you have a child out there and you don't have that communication with that child, it's going to get on your nerve because you got a child out there. And you fathers, you could be like, wait a minute, my son, my daughter's out there. Man, I'm in the woods. I need to get to my child. I know my child need my help. Take care of that before it pops off, brothers. Put things in place. Let that child know if anything pops off, try your best to get here because I'm going to be there to meet you there. This is what you have to do for your child. Brothers and sisters, let me tell you something. I'm not trying to scare no one. I'm not putting nothing past the devil's system. When Satan can take 10 kids, When he can take 10 kids, what you think he gonna worry about you and your one child? He took 10. It's just a matter of him snapping his fingers. I'm not trying to scare no one, brothers, but I'm telling you, I'm seeing a system that's about to get popped off. Everything that we think we could talk about, brothers, all of that stuff is going to fall on a deaf ear. You want to say, hey, you got this brother over here battling versus this here teaching. It ain't going to mean a hill of beans, because now your life is really in jeopardy. That's the thing we need to be looking at. That's the things we need to be looking at, brothers. Call me wrong, but hey, the world keep on stepping towards what they're trying to do and what they're going to do. And truthfully, I'm not trying to get hemmed up in this system. And it's going to get to a point, brothers, you will not hear my voice, Sister E, Teo. It's going to get to that point. And this is the one thing about it, brother. It's going to happen. They're going to shut it down. They got control of it now. Oh, we don't need the Hebrews encouraging the other Hebrews. Cut the communications. It's on the horizon, brothers. That's where it's at. And this is not a fear factor. It's putting yourself in position to handle what they're trying to put out. Well, I ain't gonna say trying. It's what they're going to put out. We Israel, brothers. We trust in the Most High Yah. Let that soak in your heart deeply, very deeply. You trust in the Most High. Sisters, I know it's going to be difficult. You don't have the malls no more. You don't have that ability to shop. But let that flesh take that, all of that was a front anyway. That's what it was. It was a front. The devil used that to pull us in. And then at the same time, now he's trying to pull us out from the Most High. These days are very real. You have more Gentiles that understanding the world and what's happening. And brothers and sisters, let me tell you, sir, you have more Gentiles that's doing a little home gardening because they see what's on the horizon. They see they got to eat. And they got their land all locked down for the food that's there for that particular family. Let us not be deceived. And let us not fool ourselves of what we need to do. The Most High put out a warning. This is what this system is going to do. He was telling that not to the world. He was telling that to Israel in these times in which we're living in, right as we speak. That's what he put out to us. He put that out for us. Brothers, sisters, if you ever wanted to, if you not wanted to, but if you ever thought about how our forefather was feeling during slavery, running from the slave master and everything, it would appear that we're about to get into that predicament. It would appear that we are about to get into that predicament. All of these things, these so-called trades that we should be learning, brothers and sisters, yeah, the world told you don't need that. We got grocery stores. We got Walmart. You're going to buy you a can of tomato. Sister Van P said, Gentiles in my job can't believe I can my meat. See, I mean, you know, and this is not to throw shade on sisters, because trust and believe, my mother does not know anything about canning. My grandmother, that's a different story. We lived in the projects. When my mother didn't get food stamps or whatever, my mother did not call my grandma. We did. We called our grandmother. We call our grandmother Mamo. That's what we called her. 15 minutes later, Mama was coming up there with like 2 bags of soups, canned soup, everything. Everything. We was on the phone calling our grandmother. That's what we did. My grandmother was pulling up with canned goods and everything that she canned. I'm telling you, my grandmother did not play with canning. I don't care what. She had outside of her cabinets, kitchen cabinets, my grandmother had a storage right next to the garage full of canned stuff. I'm just looking at, like my grandma. I'm looking at Mama and she's like, I'm like, Mama, is this necessary? Boy, please. I came up through the Great Depression. That's what my grandmother would say. When they was starving in the cities, we was eating in the country. That's my grandmother. That's what she was saying. When I went over to my auntie house one time, she had a garden on the side of her house. She was growing okra. Oh, I hated it. She told y'all go out there and pick some okra. You know, okra, I mean, at least back then, had little stems on them. I don't know what it is, but they seem like they got in my skin. Little hair or whatever. I go out there, we go out there and pick them. I hated it. I hated it with a passion. But when you fall back and you think about it, like, good night. And my auntie is the only one that is living from my grandmother siblings. What was it, 12 of them? She's the last one. She's 88. She's the last one. History, generation, brothers and sisters are falling away. We need to take in information from them. That's what we need. We need the information from them in order that we continue to live. But the world got us so separated and got our heads in the clouds. Brothers, when I say in the clouds, good night. Oh, I'm waiting. I'm relying on the Most High God. All right, but when you ain't got no food to eat, where you gonna think you're gonna go? Walmart? When the Most High gave you the ability to, for you to grow food, yeah, brother, the world got the world where they want them. They got them eating so much food. They got them. It ain't you go stop that overnight. They got them. And so what do you think they're going to do? They're going to push that narrative. They're going to push their system because they feel, hey, we have the upper hand. And now is the time for us to strike. This is my encouragement, brothers. Whatever love you have for the Most High, drop all of that love in your heart. Listen to me. Take it out of your mind and drop it into your heart. I don't care if you got to use Gorilla Tape. Wrap it around your heart. Wrap that love that you have around your heart for the Most High. Use Gorilla Tape and then come back with some duct tape and then some Gorilla Tape. You're going to have to guard your heart. You're going to have to, because the devil, what he has conspired over the centuries, he's going to use everything against you, against us. That's what he's going to do. He's going to do it. We need to be on point. We need to have that love in our hearts for the Most High. In order for us to remain faithful, we got to have it. If you don't have it, brothers and sisters, trust. I'm not trying, brother, like I said, I'm not trying to scare no one. But when that day comes, when it becomes mandatory, you're going to understand everything I just said. You're going to understand everything I just said. And truthfully, I hope and pray to the Most High, Yah, I'm not here. I'm off in the woods. You want to talk about a wilderness? Oh, but show me the way. That's where I'm going to get lost at. Show me the way. If you don't want this, brothers, I've been saying, I always, when I was a child, I used to say, I hate this world. Ever since I was a child, I've been saying that since I've been at my age now to this very day. I still hate this world. I don't care if you have money. The more money you have, the more problems you got. If you broke, you still got problems. Get money, you got more problems. You have less problems when you got less money. The creditors know not to call you. He ain't got no money. That Negro broke. You got money? Call that Negro. He got money. Everybody gonna be looking for you. When it's all over said and done, brothers, walk on water. That's what we need to do. Mentally, walk on water. Sisters, hold tight to your husbands. If you feel your husband may be overweight, listen to me, sisters. Make sure you get his weight down. He gonna eat what you cook. In order to keep him alive, to take care of the family, you ain't got to tell him what to do. All you got to do is change his diet. He won't know. He's accustomed to you. He is absolutely accustomed to you. You understand the severity of what's about to happen, what's going on. If you want to see a grown man cry like a newborn baby, let the love of his life fall away in death. Sisters, trust and believe. You are very needed. You are very loved. Sisters, I'm going to tell you this story real quick, and I'm going to hop off. My uncle, his name was Mike. Matter of fact, my father named me after him. Mike was a mess. He was. Mike was a mess. He was. Good night. Sold drugs and everything. He loved women. He did. But I'm going to tell you something. That man loved that woman he was with. Although whatever he was doing in the street, every day, every night, he went home to that woman. What was her name anyway? I forgot that woman's name. I forgot her name. But anyway, when that woman fell upon some sickness, I never seen my uncle the way he was. Never seen him in the position he was in. I was like, oh, Mike, you straight? I'm what? I'm 58. My uncle was, if my uncle was living today, he'll be 68. We was 10 years apart. That's where we were. And he, her name was Shirley. That's what it was. When Shirley got sick, my uncle was there daily, caring for this woman. And she fell asleep in death. That did not sit well with him. It did not sit well with him at all. It did not. I have never seen my uncle so lost. Never seen him so lost. I just wish y'all would have known him. And you would like, man, you for real? You call yourself all of this and everything? This one woman that he was madly in love with trumped everything he did in the street. And after her death, he was never this. It's like he went on a suicidal watch. He didn't care about life no more. He didn't. It would appear, let me say it that way. I can't speak for his mind. Till eventually he fell away in sleep, in death. Sisters, don't let these brothers fool you. Some of the brothers, they madly in love with you. They know your worth. They're not trying to lose you to anything, much less a sickness, please. A doctor say you got this? No, he gonna be there. Nigga, you done lost your mind. My wife don't have nothing. He ain't trying to hear that. That's that man that loves you. That's that man that loves you. You sisters, I'm telling you, don't let them, They can sit there and play that hard role. That's a front. Especially in front of another brother. It's a front. This is the time for Israel to come together, for that husband to grab a hold to his wife's hand tightly. This is that time. Brothers, I never forget this. Hidia texted me and told me, she said, Mike, you know you're my best friend. I'm like, what? She said, you are my best friend. I'm like, I said, what do you mean we best friend? She said, yeah, you my husband, but you my best friend. That's what she said. This woman is so fearful right now. We lost our son, and then this whatever hoopla they got going on in Tanzania. Yeah, she's very frightful. Sisters, these brothers really truthfully love you. And I'm talking more so on these brothers that's woke. And you know what? Truthfully, for the one that's unwoke, because they showing themselves, they get pranked out talking about the wife left. Man, I seen grown men break out and crying. Don't let this stuff fool you, sisters. What the world want to portray out there as a reality, that these brothers don't care about you, sisters. They care a great deal. They care very, very deep about sisters. Hold that front line for your husband, sisters. And brothers, if you want to see the strength of a black woman, let her get upset. Let her get scared. Oh, please. You go get yourself hemmed up messing with one of them. And this is that time to make sure that you have your wife, your kids, your family in order. That's my encouragement, brothers. Put things in order as to what needs to take place, what needs to be put in order. And do it out of love, not demeaning nobody. If you're demeaning anybody, brothers, and I'm talking to the brothers, if you're demeaning your wife, trust and believe that strength is going to be seen, and it's going to cost you. Because if you don't put your wife up there and she's down there, you got to bear the burden of the rest of the load. You put it on yourself. But if you put your wife on a particular plateau, trust and believe, she will come out swinging. She will have that strength. When you are weak, she will be right there she will jaw jack somebody while you falling to the side. That's what she's going to do. That's what she's going to do, brothers. This is that time to lift your wife, your kids, your brothers, your sisters. Put them on point. Make them feel highly of themselves. Because the world made us feel, hey, you ain't worth a dime. Brothers and sisters, brothers, this is your time to lift your family, your friends up in order to lighten your load or equal your load. This is what this time is for. This is what this time is for. You ain't gonna amount to nothing. Let that nonsense dip. We all are going to mount to something. And that is, we're going to stand before the Most High and glorifying him. That's that strength that we need to be passing on to one another. Not what the world want us to pass on. Brothers and sisters, walk on water. Continue to fight against your flesh. We are the descendant of Israel. The Most High is calling us to action. And let us stand up. In accordance to the Most High's rules and regulations. That's what we need to do. You brothers and sisters, be safe out there. Y'all willing? I hope to be back tomorrow to do another one. I will put the link out there. Oh, not the link. Information out tomorrow. Y'all willing? And let us conversate again, because this is all about a movement to raise us up to awareness of what's going on in the world in which we live in. We're not worried about the world. We're concerned of what the world is conspiring against us. And that's what we need to be concerned with. This is what we need to put ourselves in. And on that notion, brothers, and on that note, brothers and sisters, you all be safe. Shalom.